Hey, what's going on? This is Zachary Hogan, also known as IZXTG socially. And this video is a complete MetaTrader 4 overview, a how-to guide for using your mobile device. I am on an Android, however, the process is similar for Apple users, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Now, I've been trading since August 4th, 2014. I've had the privilege of personally working with thousands of traders on this journey, and I have the honor of being a mentor within a community of upwards of 30,000 people. So I recommend you get plugged in, and what we're going to do now is create a demo account. So what you're going to do is come to the manage account screens, click the plus sign, and open a personal demo account. If you already have an account, such as a live one, or if you signed up online on your computer for a demo, you can just enter those credentials that the broker emailed to you by clicking that bottom tab. But we're going to just assume that you don't have one, you're opening the app for the first time, and we're going to open a new account. So the brokerage that I use at this moment is JAFX. You can check out their website by clicking the annotation or the description in the link below. You'll get access to several benefits just by going through and signing up from this video. However, what I would recommend to you is do your due diligence, find a brokerage platform that resonates with you, one that you like their spreads, the leverage, what they can offer you for different assets you can trade on. And some platforms even allow you to trade Forex and binary options on the same brokerage. So, do whatever it is that you feel you need to. Enter your name, enter your phone number, enter whatever email account you want associated with your demo, and you can feel free to reach out to me, Zachary at startwithtrading.com. It's just right there on the screen, and ask me your trading questions, see how it is I can help you along this journey. Now, when it comes to choosing a deposit amount, I want to warn you to not go and trade with 100,000, a million, 5 million. Don't choose a crazy amount on your demo account. Select something that's similar to what you would be trading live with, and it's very powerful when you do that because you're going to be getting your expectations in that right frame of mind from the very beginning, rather than going in over trading very large lot sizes that you would not be able to see those kind of results on a for example $100 or $1,000 account. So I would say to safely start with 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, something in that range, just so that you can get the right feel. And with the leverage, 1 to 100 is great. The broker that I'm on does offer up to 1 to 500 though, so I'm going to just go ahead and create that demo. Now it's going to give you the information. You can copy that to your clipboard, make a note on your phone, put it on your computer, just save it. And if you're curious about what the investor that's basically an investor password, and it will allow you to plug into a third-party service, or let other people see the pips you've collected, see your orders. You can customize it depending on which service you choose to use, and you can go ahead and click the annotation to see a video where I show you how to get plugged in with some of those services. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to just save this, and you're going to see that it logs you in automatically, and we're on the quote screen. So I'm just go ahead real quickly and delete some of these because we don't need all of them. And to add new symbols, you can just click the plus, and this is going to be different for every brokerage because again, the assets offered are unique. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add the AUD USD. Let's add the Euro JPY. Let's also add the GBP USD, And we'll also add the British pound and the Japanese yen. So if you want to rearrange them, you can simply just drag and drop. Again, this is all to your preference. It's something that you can get very, very customized with your settings. And you're going to see here, this is the chart screen. Now, the charts, it's going to look different for you, especially when you open up for the first time. Right now, I'm on the 5-minute chart, and those dotted lines are represented by one full day of trading activity. So everything that happens in between right over here and all of this right up until here is one full day. So it is a Friday. The market's going to be closing here in 1 hour and 5 minutes, 5 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be looking to get some trading activity again starting on Sunday. So you can see here the different time frames. We got the 1 minute, the 15, the 30, the hourly, 4-hour, daily, weekly, and monthly. So if we look at the 4-hour chart, in between the lines, rather than it being 1 day of trading, now this is significant of 1 week of trading. So you can just keep that in mind with what's there. And just remember, you have access to a lot of resources. The hourly, it's the same thing. It's 1 day of trading in between the lines. And it's really, really powerful once you start to just wrap your mind around all the different tools you have access to. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is come into the settings and just show you real quick how to customize your charts. Advanced mode is something that I personally prefer. It just makes the quote screen a lot easier to see what's going on when you open it up. The line type, I personally prefer candlestick. However, you can use a bar chart, a line chart, whatever you feel comfortable with. The open, high, low, close I would recommend because it lets you get a better sense of what's going on with the price action. And the volumes, it's not very necessary, especially if you're not really certain how to use that concept. But basically, it just allows you to see how much trading activity actually happened on any given candlestick. The trade levels I like on, the independent charts I like on, the period separators are those lines that I was talking about where it shows you the trading activity, and the ask line is also something that I like to have in there. If you're not sure how any of these features work, just let me know in the comments. And the colors is where you can get really, really personal. The scheme it will be on by default, I believe, is black on white. And you can just come in here, you can change every different variable here and make it very, very personal for yourself and your trading. Now, to enter new orders, what you're going to need to do is come into the trade screen. You're going to click on the plus symbol, and it's going to give you a bunch of different options here. So a market execution, whether you buy or whether you sell, it's going to enter you at the best possible price at the time. Now, if there's something such as a fundamental news release, or if something happens in the market, the price you see on the screen may not be the price that you enter your trade at when using market execution. So just be wary of that. Make sure you use a website such as Forex Factory or investing.com to check the fundamental economic news calendar, and just be familiar with what's coming up for the day, what's coming up for the week. If you click on the market execution, it gives you some more options. Now, limit orders are something that you can set above or below where current price is, depending on if it's a buy limit or a sell limit. So in the case that you wanted to place a buy limit, you would put the price below where price is right now. So the buy side is at 113.059. If I put the price at 113, if I put my stop at say 112.9, and I put my target at 113.2, when I click place the order, in the event where price comes down to that green dotted line, it's going to enter me into my trade. if it goes all the way down to that SL stop loss line, it's going to take me out of the position, get me out of the market, and I won't lose any more of my investment. And in the situation where, I don't get stopped out, it goes up to the TP take profit, it's going to close my position and collect my profits. So it's very powerful if you're the type of trader who likes to set it and almost forget about it. There are many different trading styles, and I would be happy to use my knowledge to help give you some of that personal mentorship guidance for finding out what trading style would work best for you based on your time, schedule, your mental tolerance for what the market could do, your risk management. There's a lot of factors to consider here when conserving, your investments and maximizing your potential profits. Now, you may be wondering what that purple line is on the screen, and you're going to see a little green one here too on the other time frame here, and it's an indicator. That's a moving average. I do have two of them. The first one, the purple, is a 200 exponential moving average, and that basically means it takes the total trading activity from the last 200 candlesticks and it averages that trading price, which gives you the line. The other one is an 800, so again, same thought process. However, it's the last 800 pieces of data averaging the price. So you could expect that in times where the market goes and touches those lines, there may be some rejection. We're bouncing up against that line right now. It could go up, it could go down. We don't know, but we don't need to know what happens next to make money. We just need to have a solid plan of action. And I'm very happy and excited to be able to help you understand price action trading, because it's much more powerful being able to understand what is actually going on within the market without needing to rely simply on indicators. So you can go ahead, you can click the annotation or check out the link in the description where you can see more information about the education that we're able to offer you. Now, coming back to setting orders, we have the stop orders, and stop orders basically mean if I were to set a buy stop, say at 113,200, and then same premise with the stop loss and target, we can put that in there. But if I were to go ahead and set that at 113,200 and click place, in the event where price goes up to that buy stop line, it's going to then enter me in a buy. So it doesn't matter if you're using a buy limit or a buy stop, use the order that suits the trading situation that you're looking at the time. For example, if you're using our powerful harmonic scanner software, you can simply come into the order screen, go to whichever currency pair it is that the trade situation is setting itself up on. Come in here, plug in all of the variables, whether it's a buy or a sell. It will give you the targets, it will give you the stop loss, and it's very, very powerful just being able to have that flexibility right at your fingertips. So there is a lot more you can explore with MetaTrader 4, such as the community feature over here. If you like to chat with other traders from around the world, you have something called a MetaQuotes ID. And again, I'm happy to help assist you along this journey. Now, make sure you subscribe. Feel free to reach out. Zachary at startwithtrading.com. Get plugged into our community. I want to send you those peaceful, loving blessings and just share that positive energy. I have several certifications, and one of my specialties is helping in the process of mindset development. So if you're interested in my personal mentorship training program, you can feel free to again check out the annotation or the link in the description. And just as always, feel free to send me any questions you may have about this video, about other questions you have whether you're just getting started with trading or whether you've been trading for some time now. Hopefully you have a positive and powerful rest of your day. I'm looking forward to seeing you trade in a very progressive kind of way.